welcome back to another episode of Modern Primate. We're expecting some bad weather, so we're inside today. Still gonna have some fun though. I'm just gonna show you one of my favourite ways to use a bit of leftover pulled pork. And best part is it's a one pot wonder, so we're gonna make some cowboy beans. Follow along. Righto, so it's pretty much as simple as that. That'll just simmer away there for probably the next hour. I'll leave that, I'll put the lid on it, but I'll just crack one side, put a bit of foil rolled up and just crack one side just so it keeps reducing. And then probably at the hour mark, I'll start checking for tenderness on the beans. They take a while to break down and actually get edible. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all we got to do, just keep an eye on it, stir it every now and then, make sure it's not sticking to the bottom, which it doesn't generally. Once it gets to a point where the beans are tender, I'll put all my pulled pork in there. Obviously it's cooked already, so all we've got to do is warm it up and stir it through. And one other ingredient, which I'll show you when it comes time to put the pulled pork in. But yeah, kick back, clean up a bit, and then yeah, just wait for it to get done. Pretty good one. So we're pretty much done here. This liquid's rendered down, reduced down to pretty much where I'm happy with it. The beans are nice and tender. So the last step is I'm adding 250 grams of leftover pulled pork that I chopped up earlier, and also your favourite pork rub. That just sort of gives it that real barbecuey flavour. And then that's it. Just let that sort of heat up. Obviously that's already cooked, so don't have to worry about cooking that any further. Just let that heat up and yeah, get through your mixture. Gonna serve it up with some bread just picked up from Woolies. Maybe bit of Parmesan toasted on that or something like that. So pretty basic, but you don't need too much. It's just a nice, quick, easy meal to have when the weather's bad. Bit of comfort food. All right, I'm gonna get this in and then give it a taste test. Righto, I'm gonna go straight in with our pulled pork. Now what you wanna do, because these beans are so tender now, you just wanna just fold it through really gently. Literally just scooping it and folding it. You don't want those beans to break up and just turn to mush, so just be gentle, be patient, and just get that in there. And you want to leave the beans just a little bit runny, because as they cool down they're going to thicken up as soon as the mixture cools down. So leave them just a little bit runnier than what you think. If you've gone too far, just add a little bit of vegetable stock and just thin it back down until you're happy with it. Get that folded in, and then just get a few teaspoons of your favourite pork barbecue rub. Probably go 4, I reckon. I haven't salted this. I haven't put any salt in this until this point. Obviously that's sort of the last step, because everything else has got a little bit of a salt content. So just wait until the end. If it needs adjusting, that's when you do it. Get that folded in and we'll give it a taste. So I'm just correcting the thickness of it right now. As I put that pork in, it's sort of thickened it up, so just add a little bit of vegetable stock, give that a stir, and then just get it to a point where you're happy with it, because it will thicken up quite a bit when it cools down. So you want to make it reasonably saucy. I got salt reduced, so you don't have to worry about it being too salty. Right, so I'm pretty happy with it there. I'm just going to let that come to a simmer again, and then that's pretty much it. Turn the heat off, let it cool down, and see what we've got. That's it, heat's off. Time to do the final taste test. Got that pork mixed through, got that rub in there, thinned it back down, and brought it back to the simmer. Make sure you give your pulled pork a chop too. It just helps not have too much of that like big long stringy pieces, and just gives you a nice clean bite. Oh my god, that is so good, so rich. That bit of rub at the end just takes it to that next level, makes it really feel barbecuey, and just sets it apart from just an ordinary baked bean. So yeah, a favourite amongst our family for leftover pulled pork. I'm going to do a couple more of these where I'm using the leftovers. Going to do probably some pizza, maybe a pie. This one's so easy. Give it a crack. Let me know how you go. All right, thanks guys. See you on the next one.